Hello Taurus, happy May 2019. So I'm going to lay out 11 cards and give you a tarot reading, astrology, and intuitive reading. All right. And just set your intention. As always, clear your mind. You can watch this video, your birth sign video, your north node, your rising sign, your moon. You can also watch videos that you're on the cusp of a sign, and if you're born 3 days before another sign, you will relate to the other zodiac signs message. Okay, and it's also good to watch your opposite sign message as well for the month. And nothing is better than a personal reading too, but these general readings can definitely have insight. That's what the most important thing is. I read the tarot cards, but I also do intuitive reading as well. So if I've never met a person, 10 times out of 10, I know what's going on as soon as I see them, as soon as they sit down. So I have a very good general idea. Some people I pick up really strongly, others, generally, but as it goes, they get the right message always in a reading, unless a person is blocked off. Only once I met a person at a Halloween event I was reading, and I'm like, why are you here? Like in my mind, I'm like, you're wasting my time. Like, why are you here if you don't believe it? But they do believe. They're just so hurt that they, cut themselves off. All right. And still, they want a reading, All right. So Taurus, here we go. And happy birthday to all the Taurus as well. So we're laying it out. So we're laying out 5 at the bottom. Let me bring it up a little bit more. I want you to see all of them. And I'm using the Robin Hood cards if you want to know. Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups reverse, 1 of Cups reverse, 5 of Cups, Justice, 8 of Cups reverse, 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands reverse, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the Fool reverse. So Taurus, you want to make sure that you are really focusing your energy on yourself, okay? And when it comes to the intake of your give and take, you might feel that you're giving more than you're getting back. And you don't want to get caught up in, I'm skipping ahead with that one. So let me back up. So you want to make sure that you're not overspending or feeling like you're putting out more energy than you're receiving. When this happens, you just have to get in touch with yourself spiritually and not worry about being competitive, even though you might have that natural nature. Just focus on making sure that things are balanced in your life, that you get time to rest so you don't feel depleted. When you feel this way, it's more of feeling depleted than anything else. And making sure that you have time to rest so you can think, so you can set new goals for yourself. Something legal is going on in your life or someone close to you. You are fully aware of what's going on, but you're taking a background step in it. And that's okay. But you're still very conscious of putting in your ideas, and maybe just have one friend or hire someone to help you deal with that. That way you don't feel like you are being depleted. You don't feel like you're being depleted by everything that you feel you need to do. All right, I'm going to turn the camera just a little bit more that way. Okay, perfect. So you also will realize that it's when you're stressed or when something big has happened, like time is slowing down, or that, you know, you just have a lot of still moments where it could be depression, it could be sadness, but it's just more like trying to think about where you're going, what you're doing, what your best choices are. And that's normal. You just have to not allow things to get to you so much that you're losing sight of just having fun. Okay, try to do something that is playful from your past, something that will bring you joy. Making sure that you are optimistic in your future plans and you have several, you know, fun things coming up or things that make you feel accomplished coming up in the future. Now, don't worry about celebrating anything right now. This is for you to start something and to see it through for a longer duration. Okay. And even if you feel like, oh, I just finished this one project, I can celebrate. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be like 6 different steps to finish the big project. So you can celebrate those little goals, but the bigger one is where, you know, it's like, okay, this is completed. And just try to make the best choices you can. And don't try to do anything too new or start over. Just stay with what you know, but just make it better. Okay. Now let me look at the, okay. So for the new moon in Taurus, it's your moon, new moon. You want to make sure that you feel steady in what you're doing, right? You feel stable in what you're doing. This new moon is about finding peace, okay? And that's for all of the signs, okay? But you want to make sure that you accept when things aren't going your way or when things need to change. And buying things to make yourself feel better won't actually solve the problem. It's more of like a deep meditation, a deep rest, maybe just letting out stress, and just accept yourself for who you are right now. Accept yourself for where you are right now. Because with the tarot, it's showing you how you are right now and what the outcome will be whenever you get a reading. It's just showing you who you are right now and what potentially could happen depending on how you ask the question. But with this general reading, it's setting the intent for everything. So whatever you're doing, you just want to not feel competitive. You don't want to feel like you need to be celebrated or celebrate something or trying to have all this joy. It's just a thought process, a time to think, a time to be steady in May, a time to accept what needs to be changed. And, you know, as much control as we want over things, you know, we can't always have that. Okay. So that's the astrology of it. Now, intuitively, I feel that for Taurus, this is a great time in your birthday sign, in your birthday month and season, your birthday season, to really look at all the good qualities that is essential and that is associated with Taurus. So how can you make your home better without stressing about it? Just all that good quality, just the balance of it all. And, you know, maybe having parties or having gatherings or dinners or something at home more than going out. You know, maybe even celebrating your birthday very low key. Maybe some of you want to do it big, you know, and if you want to do it low key in dinner, that's fine. You know, but it's just about you really setting a new direction for yourself within your comfort zone, within what you already do, but just making it bigger. Okay. And that's like the main issue. And what really pops out is the 3 of staves for you guys. And that is a really good message because it's just going to allow you to have hope for your future and to have plans for your future and set goals. And I think that's the main focus. If there was one card, and I like to do that in my readings, just pick out one card that is like that beacon of light. And I feel like the Three of Wands is that. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Happy new moon on May 4th. And for my West Coast area, the highest peak for it is 345. Yeah, 345. Yeah, 345. That's the highest peak. Yeah. So you want to, for wherever you are, you want to at least spend 14 minutes just enjoying that moment from the peak time and 14 minutes after. Just really enjoy that. I didn't say that in the Aries video, but you want to just spend at least 14 to 15 minutes just really relaxing and taking that pause to manifest what you want, or to meditate, or just to rest. But taking that time, you know, Taurus is 14 degrees, 10 minutes, right? So on the charts for this new moon in Aries. So you want to take that time for yourself. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram.